Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining me. I don't think I'll be here long. I just wanted to come on so I could clear some things up because we got a couple of things that I guess a couple of narratives being spun about me and people trying to bait me in to argue with other people. Thanks for joining me, Ken H. Thank you to all my members. Shout out. If you want to get a membership, I think Jamila dropped it. BB Nice. Thank you for joining me, Queen Life with Jamila. Thank you for joining me, Queen Diva, Lori. Lori, I'm praying for you. I'm continuing prayer for you and viewing some others. I haven't seen Lady Nika. My prayers go out to Lady Nika. Not sure what's happening, but normally I see her over in Pizarro's and I haven't seen her. Let me see. I didn't feel like putting the light in front of me. Oh yeah, but I do need it. Oh, this is horrible. But thanks for joining me, you guys, and make sure you get that membership because next week we're going to do a membership only, and I'm going to give away cash prizes. Thank you, Kenna H. Now, let me just clear some things up. For one, I was on a live the other day, and J Dunn, she asked me a question and said, thank you, Mamapreneur, much appreciated. Regina, thank you, Queen, for joining me. Said someone has sent her some type of text message or something, said I was shooting subliminals at her. When I came on, hey, Jill, thank you so much for being a member, Queen Diva. So let me tell you something. I don't shoot subliminals. Sometimes I may not say a person's name, but a lot of times I try to do things in general, broad spectrum. So when I said what I said, it was for my panel. Here we go, struggling. So I ain't gonna be here long. My Wi-Fi struggles for some reason. I don't know what it is. When I'm in my office, in my basement, we done changed the broadband and everything. So I don't know what it is. But anywho, I probably go in and out because I see that as weak. So I wasn't shooting any type of subliminals at Jay Dunn or anyone else. I was saying exactly what I meant. If you come on my platform and it's okay to agree to disagree, and we go keep it moving, we not gonna keep it going back and forth because sometimes that just disrupts the floor thing. But no, it wasn't directly at her, and I told her. So I don't know. But one thing about me is I don't take the bait. For real, I just don't take the bait. What I've learned down here by running into a problem when I first got here with Read the Heart of Philadelphia. Someone was sending me messages about Read, talking about me, and sending Read messages, emails about I was talking about her and all that crazy shit. So her and I got into it. We since smoothed it over and kept it moving because I learned the game. It's just a game. They want to find people to beef with. So again, they troll you, they go under troll pages and they start dropping, spinning narratives. I was shooting, daggers at Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn should know me. If I have something to say to her, I will get in touch with her. I will find a way to get in touch with her. I know how. So there's no need for me to shoot any daggers at anyone. It was just, I was making a blanket statement. because I had reassessed what had went on. And I told her when she asked me, I made it straight to her. No, JD, you know, if I wanted to say something to you, I know how. Please just keep it moving. Because see, I don't take the bait, but some people do. And I think what it is because so many people have been on here, narratives have been spun, some truths and some lies, and they fuck with certain people constantly. So people always in a defense mode. I'm not in a defense mode because I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not going to come down here and beef with anyone unless I deem it necessary to. And a lot of times I'm not going to beef with you. It is what it is. See, because I know the game. And I'm not going to get all wrapped up into this beefing because people will try to knock you off your square. And thank God I am a strong person. And hey, Monty, how are you? I don't fall for it. So Jay doesn't know I was talking in general. Now, if you took it as a hit, I don't know what to say, baby girl, but you know, I can always come to you. But again, people do that shit because they trying to start beef when they just think people are good and they see how Jay Dunn and I go back and forth sometime. You know, people write me little comments, they write me emails about it. I shut it down because if I want to beef with you, I will beef with you. If I don't, I'm not going to do it. Scam alert. Have you seen ads or posts on social media promising you? Oh yeah, I ain't worried about that stuff. I don't go for it. So that it is what it is. It is what it is. Again, I'm not going to change for anyone. I'm going to remain Mz.Teavalocity, how I came on here. I'm gonna be a little messy. I'm gonna try to be positive. Even when stuff happens, I try to wrap it up in some type of positivity. Hey, Diet Baby, how you doing? So that's just something I do. So y'all can go everywhere you want to go. You could drop little nuggets to make people try to come at me. I'm not going to go for it. That's just who I am. See, I'm that strong-willed that like I said, thank you, BB. I just keep it moving. Now, if you want to go for the bait, I always say make as many as videos that you want to make about me. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. I'm not going to fall victim to all this garbage that goes on here. And I think when people like me, they genuinely like me for me, and some people don't like me. And that's another thing I want to say. People make it a point to say when people mention my name that they don't like me. Oh, I don't like her. Oh, I don't fuck with her. That's fine because I don't fuck with you as well. For some reason, if you don't mess with me, apparently I don't mess with you, and I keep it moving. See, because you guys are caught up in all this beefing mentality. My mind is not there. My mind is not that, oh, I'm the beef sector. I got to beef with people. I got to beef with people. Somebody say something, I got to jump off the ledge and start. My Wi-Fi is bad, I know. And I got to start cussing people out. I watch myself on my little television. So I see when my Wi-Fi is struggling. Thank you. So that's just not something I'm going to do. Hey, Styles Batista. So y'all just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. If you don't like me, keep it moving. Why you feel the need to tell somebody, oh, I don't like that bitch. Oh, no, I don't fuck with her. Oh, no, we can't have her. If you don't like me, keep it moving. You never hear me say anything about people I don't like. And I know it's a lot of people don't like me. And you don't like me because you don't like my spirit. Most people don't like me because I don't allow them to get in my head and play mental games. They can't rent space in my head. So they can't lure me into doing things that they want to do. Thank you for the gifts, baby. I appreciate it. So that's why you don't like me. Not that I ever done anything to you. You just can't lock with my spirit. Now, that's a problem you have. That's not a problem Mz.Teavalocity have. So I'm not going to, I'm going to have to adjust this light, y'all. Let me come off camera because, yeah, I'm going to do it like that. Because you don't like me because for some reason you don't like me. I've never done anything to you, but I've heard people say they just didn't like me. They thought I was fake. They thought I was phony. But I've been this way for what? Almost 5 years. I haven't changed a thing. Now have I? I've been Mz.Teavalocity. So you not liking me has done nothing for me. It hasn't even bothered me. It bothers you more than it bothers me because you constantly have to tell people, whomever you are, that you don't like me or you don't fuck with me. Make it make sense. Who is it bothering, me or you? I never come down here and talk about people I don't like. I just don't fool with them. You know, and anybody who have done something to me, you know exactly what you done to me. Don't lie. Don't spin narratives. Just say you don't like me for whatever reason, or you can't remember what you've done to me that I don't fool with you. And so I'm going to address that too. I'm going to address that. So yesterday, somebody, you know, wrote me and said that they asked over in Brianna's, and Brianna, if you're up in the bushes, you could drop down and we can do whatever we need to do. And they said that they were asking, I guess, for judges or somebody to be in their competition or whatever. I don't even know what it was. But thank you, Styles Batista. Thanks, Styles Batista. But apparently she didn't recall what had happened between us. So I'm going to refresh her memory. This is exactly, they started saying, oh, no, I think she got mad. Brianna thought I got mad at her because she, my sister and I, when we first came here, what happened was somebody offered to do a party. So Diva and I was talking to this person and we sent this person money. We sent this person $500 so they could start the party. Diva ended up spending $5,000 on her party in Las Vegas herself. So it wasn't that we didn't have the money, because we have the money to do whatever we want to do when we feel like doing it. So Diva has spent the money, and what had happened is they cash apped the wrong person, right? And so Brianna and them noticed. So Rico knows Diva and called Diva and said, Queen Diva, they looking for you on Brianna's platform. I was working nights, so I was at work trying to get home so I can see what was going on and get on the platform. That's what happened. Not that we scammed anybody. We got scammed. But thank God it was a lady nice enough to know when we saw what was going on. When she saw what was going on, she said that she would give us the $500 back if the other person will put up so much money. So we got our money back. But we never was trying to scam anyone. You got to remember, we're women of particular ages, of a particular age. So we didn't do all that Cash App shit. No, I'm just used to paying cash, writing a check or something like that. So Cash App was new. So Diva thought her name was Queen Diva, what she goes by. Actually, she had her Cash App under something else, and they sent it to the wrong person. So I believe Jamila noticed it. I think it was Jamila said, hey, I can help you get your money back. So right then, they thought Diva, Jamila, and who else, we were scamming someone. Never did we scam anyone, but Brianna was nice enough to have us on her platform. But see, now that I know how it goes, everything is for commentary. So it was for commentary. But we, you know, we thanked Brianna. I think we cash apped Brianna and we were good. So it was never nothing about the money, Brianna. But I don't know if you remember this. So I'm going to refresh your memory because, you know, I heard people spinning narratives that it was that, and you thought you had laughed. That laugh wouldn't have bothered me because at that point, Diva and I believed that you were trying to get us our money back. But you said you laughed and you think that's what happened. Let me tell you what happened. Remember stereo? Remember the stereo where we used to go on stereo and we used to talk and stuff like that? So I was on stereo one day with Mika Baby Green, and I used to frequent Sir King's a lot. And everybody know that Brianna and Sir King, you know, parted ways. And she was really upset at him at one point, right? So I was in the stereo and Mika Baby Green and I was talking, and Mika Baby Green was saying about Brianna. We was just talking about different things. And she said, Brianna, she said, oh no, she's messy. She real messy. I said, no, I don't think Bri is messy. I said, I never had a problem with, she had interviewed with me, right? She had interviewed me, helped me get to 1,000. So I said, oh, I don't think she messy. She said, well, she messy. And she started holding this conversation. Well, Brianna must have heard some of it, but she didn't quite hear it all, right? So she got on her platform, and me, I always go over there, you know, and I was over there, and she said, yeah, people like Mz.Teavalocity, Sir King, and other people be on stereo talking about people, but they can't come in front of us and talk about, but they behind there talking shit about people. And I was in the chat, I said, oh, I wasn't talking shit about you, Bri. So she must assume, because she only heard bits and pieces of it, or maybe at that time she just wanted to say something to me. You know, I'm the new kid on the block. And I said, no, I wasn't talking shit about you. I said, in fact, if you go back and listen to it, Bree, you'll hear me saying, oh no, I like Bree. I said, she said, well, she really messy and Mika baby green. And I was just talking. I said, no, I really like her. And then I said, well, she could be a little messy. I said, she could be a little messy, but I never said that with no malicious intent. So she only heard some of it. So I was over there saying, Bree, I wasn't talking about you. And when I saw that, I saw that she just wanted to believe what she thought she had heard me talking about it. But what would have given me any right to talk about it when she had helped me get to my 1,000? I had just interviewed her. I had been rocking in her chat, and I didn't have anything against her. And to this day, I don't have anything against her. But when you tell me, and I don't know if you remember, Bree, that, and you knew that I would frequent Sir King's just like everybody else, and because you had got mad with Sir King, anybody who fuck with Sir King don't come over here fucking with me, and I mean it, anybody. And I took it as being me because you had made that statement. And then on top of that, you saw me fraternizing with Sir King, being over there. Sometimes I jump on his panel. We always over there. And I thought you took a dig at me. And so then when to me, you said, anybody who fuck with Sir King, I mean it, don't come over here and fuck with me. And I mean it. Don't come. And I thought, damn, she already said I was talking about her. So she must be talking about me because I had dropped down. See, it's something about when you drop down and people see you, they talk directly to you. And so I tried it again. I said, well, let me check this oil. Maybe she's not talking about me. And the next time I came in there, she never spoke to me again. So I just went on about my way. But that's what happened, Bree. It was never about you laughing because we made a mistake. Diva made a mistake and sent money. Anybody who know that can recall that's just how it happened. Why would I get mad at you because you laughed because a Diva didn't know her cash app at that time? You were very gracious to her, very generous to help her and say, wait, Queen Diva, somebody go get Queen Diva. And again, Rico woke her up. So please don't think that I just all of a sudden stopped visiting you and stopped frequenting your chat. You told me out your mouth, don't come over there, basically. And when Sheffy asked you, I guess they said chat rep or somebody was in there, and I think Queen Diva said she asked you, what did Mz.Teavalocity do to you? You never said what you said directly to me. So at that point, I obliged, and I just never came over there again. And that's been about 3 years ago. Might have been 3 or 4 years ago. I take it at face value. If you tell me don't fuck with you, don't come around, don't come in your chat because I fraternize with somebody else, I'm a grown woman. A woman of 62 years old. I'm old enough to be a lot of y'all mothers. I got grandkids too. My oldest is 18. So I'm not going to beg or plead nobody to like me. That's where people get it fucked up. You don't have to like me. That's fine. See, I don't have to come on here and do a video. I just walk away quietly. So when you told me that, I just walked away quietly. I just said, okay, well, she telling me because basically we go over to Sir King's that, don't come over in her chat. And like I said, okay, wait, give me a minute. And like I said, it was soon as I entered your room. So I knew you was talking about me and you never spoke to me. So I knew you was talking about me. And so I just walked away quietly. I didn't come make no videos about you. I didn't beg you, hey, Bree, I told you once and for all. I wasn't talking about you. That's all I could do. Okay, that's all I could do, baby. I can't kiss ass, and I won't kiss ass. I've never been a follower. I've always been a leader. I've always stood on me, what I believe. So again, that's what you did, Bree. It had nothing to do with money. It had everything to do with you telling me that I was talking about you when I was telling you I wasn't. And when I dropped down in your chat, you didn't speak to me and you made the statement, oh, if you fuck with Sir King, don't come over here fucking with me. And I mean, that's for anybody. But here's the craziest thing. That's what y'all do. That's not what I do. If you tell me something, I'm going to take it for face value. Like I said, keep it moving, baby. I ain't going to beg and plead with you. This is YouTube. There's plenty of people out there who love me. My family adores me. The people are around, my friends, they adore me. I don't need people on here to validate me, to love me, to accept me. I come on here like everybody else for entertainment. I do my commentary. I keep it moving. You know, I never get malicious, but you can't tell me that. And then you have Mika Baby Green in your chat and you speaking to her. She has a membership shortly after that, and y'all good, but you held that against me. And basically, I didn't say anything bad about you. So that's why me and Brianna no longer, cross paths. I stay out of her chat. She stays out of my chat. And it is what it is. And just because her and I don't see eye to eye, I'm good with the rest of them. I don't have anything against Pizarro, Lady Nika, but I do notice that at that particular time, some people from over there stopped fooling with me. And it's fine. I promise you, I'm good on it. I'm good on it. It's okay. My Wi-Fi is struggling, y'all. I'm going to come off camera. So it's fine if you don't like me. It's okay. I'm just a grown woman. If you haven't done anything directly to Mz.Teavalocity, we're good. We're good. Unless you and I make it not good between us. It's plenty of people who support people, to include my sister, my blood sister, that support people I don't like. Hey, Jill, Comfort Zone, Lady Tia. Thank you for being members. It's plenty of people who my sister frequent that I don't like. I don't like. And she jumps down in their chat. Some places she cash app, super chat, whatever she do. I never tell her, don't F with those people, because I don't bother with those people. So Diva, don't you go over there, because I don't give a damn. She's a grown woman. I can't tell her who to like, who not to like, where to go and not to go. I'm not in no control situation. Only thing and only person I control is me and my platform. And I always say, I never put a GU into anyone's head. I never beg anyone to like me, to come over here. You guys, please make sure you hit the like. How are we looking for on likes? I'll be right back. Stay tuned. I just want to see something. This Wi-Fi is struggling, but I'm still here, y'all. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. So that's what that's about. I'm going to drop the link. And so, my sister, she goes where she want to go. All my mods, they go where they want to go. They are in people's chat that I don't even like. They don't even like me. I have heard people say, I don't like that bitch. Oh, I don't fuck with her. She's fake. She's phony. I don't bother. Come on, y'all. Can y'all get those likes up? I know you're in the bushes. All the sisters do. It's 196 people here. Can y'all just please hit the like for me? I'm not begging for money. I'm not, doing anything other than saying, please hit the like. Now, that's where I stand with that. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. But Sheffy, if you in here, I can't see you. You wanted to know. Diva wanted to know exactly what had happened. That's what happened. You told me, don't come around you, and I obliged, sister. That's all I did. I know you guys play that back and forth game, dragging, roasting, doxing, a lot of people do all that crazy shit on here and then they friends. I don't do it. It's just something I don't do. And I never get malicious with anyone. Never. Because I don't play those games, and I'm going to stand on my beliefs and my principle, and I'm not going to waver. I am unapologetically me. I tell you that all the time. So that's what happened. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it. You know. Hold on. Queen Diva asked me to drop the link, and y'all gotta remember, ain't nothing fucking slow about me or my sister. Nothing slow about us. We just women of particular age and of a particular age, and all that nuanced stuff we didn't know. We didn't know. I even had my real name down there once. She had her real name. Somebody had to tell us about that. But ain't nothing slow. So to the people who think we slow, ain't shit slow about Diva or myself. Nothing at all. I'm sure we're not the only one who have made a mistake like that. And thank God Rico knew Diva's number, because he called and woke her up out of the midst of her slumber. She just jumped on the platform. Get up there, Diva. Hey, just read my book, baby. Get up there, Diva. They trying to give you your money back. And she did that. But a slow ain't a fucking thing slow about me. Nothing. Or Diva. Okay? Nothing slow about us. You could take that to the bank. I'm a very intelligent woman. I may not sit up here and do all that wordplay, you know, and that great articulation, but ain't shit slow about me. I've been doing what I've been doing for 30 plus years and sharp at it. Sharp at it. Maintain my own. Don't ask nobody for shit. And I'm sharp at it. So ain't nothing slow about me, baby. I can go with the best of any conversation I can engage in, because I'm that intelligent. But I don't have to explain that shit to y'all. It ain't that serious. I don't know y'all like that. Okay? But that's exactly what happened. Sheffy, if you want to know, that's exactly what happened. Please apply the right amount of pressure on that like button. Thank you, Mixology, and thank you for those gifts. Thank you for everyone who's becoming a member, who was gifted a membership. If it's not next week, is the following week, we will be in members only. We are going to play games. I'm going to give away cash apps. So if you have your cash app, we won't mess it up. You will get your money if you win. And it'll be a simple game at first. And then I'm going to work on some other stuff. Okay. So again, my Wi-Fi is struggling. I don't know why. So anywho, that's it. Diva, I dropped the link for you if you wanted to come up, but we're good, sis. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that. So let's move along. Let's move along to this friendship stuff. Hey, Ronnie Q, baby. Thanks for joining me. I replayed you. I did a replay. Ooh, and Hood Table. I did your replay yesterday, too. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. You had a good live. Let me say this, too. 95 likes. Can y'all please hit the like button? Please hit the like. Queen Diva wanted to come up and say something, but I got this, sis. I got this. That's you, Queen? Queen?
Yes, I had my mute on. Yes, it's me. I'll go back on mute.
Like with Jamila, you want that picture up there like with Jamila? Let me make sure that's Jamila. Let me hold on, Diva. Turn your stuff down in the background, baby. Let me make sure this is Jamila. She fooled. Jamila, that's you?
Yeah.
Girl, I'm gonna kick your ass. Go ahead. What's up, y'all messy? What's up, Diva?
Oh, sis, no, you clarified everything very well for me. My issue is not the point that I was dumb and didn't know my cash app. I just didn't like when she said that. That really offended me. But I'm good. You made it clear. I don't care what
Yeah.
people think about me. I know who I am and what I am. So I'm good. Thanks for clarifying it.
You welcome. One thing about it though, anytime you going to come at my sister or my sister question something, I am going to ask, am I going to come on here and act the ass? Not all the time, but if it calls for that, I am never afraid to go toe to toe with someone. I just put my shit in check where I don't have to. What's up, Jamila? Oh, Jamila, please don't. Y'all gonna have this girl. Oh.
Oh my God.
But
I
you
just
know,
came up
actually,
here for
that's a pretty
support.
that's a pretty picture, Ness.
Thank you.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
God.
Y'all some messy asses. Go ahead, Jamila.
Oh, I
Go
ain't had
ahead.
nothing to say. I just
Yeah.
came up here for support.
You just here for
Hey,
support. Thank you.
everybody.
And Jamila is a friend of mine's behind the scenes. So She's a friend of mine's behind the scene. But you know, I learned a whole lot by being on YouTube. Thank you, baby. I know you pretty. I learned a lot about being on YouTube, and I know that these people have to continue, you know, beefs, and I know that they try to get you off your square. But you know, I do thank God I'm strong as I am. So I don't let that bother me. You know, when somebody say, oh, so and so, they used to do it to me all the time. Oh, Rita's talking about you. Oh, Bless is over there talking about you. Oh, this person, Five Baby talking. All those people. And I said, well, I don't care if they talk about me. I don't watch them. So why would I go over to watch somebody talk about me? Like I said, you can make 150 videos. I probably would never see them because of certain people I just don't watch, you guys. I just don't watch. So you don't even have to send me anything behind the scenes. You know what someone's saying about me. I just don't have time to care for these people because I really don't know them in that manner that I would get all upset and jump, you know, off the roof at some shit. It ain't that serious to me. But I know people will pick, and I know they would carry bones because they want me to beef with certain people because they don't like my relationship with certain people. They don't understand my relationship, you know, with certain people. But I understand my relationship, and that person understand our relationship, or those people understand our relationship, and that's good enough for me. But you're good. So I wasn't going to spend a lot of time. Let's talk about Friends. Let's talk about Friends. So we all watched that little debacles, you know, all these world tours and stuff. And let me tell you something about a friend. When you have a friend, you cultivate a relationship. You cultivate a relationship. And 9 times out of 10, from your cultivation, you know what your friend is about. You know what they will, you know what boundaries they have, you know what relationship y'all have, and normally you don't break it. Now I know down here they pretty good for breaking up, you know, friendships, but if you had somebody in your life for 5 years, I consider them your friend, especially if you call and talk to them every day or all day. You know, you may borrow a little money, y'all might cry on each other's shoulder, or whatever relationship y'all have, whatever y'all shared, that should have been between y'all. So I have a hard time believing that a lot of these people are what they call friends. What do you think about that, Jamila?
I think friend, you know what? I don't think a lot of people really know the relationship of having a friendship. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't I don't care what I get into. We may have a disagreement, but it's not my job to uh be happy on your downfall. So something
Mm-hmm.
like that I just won't do. On
Yeah,
YouTube,
I just can't get.
on YouTube, they're a little different
Mm-hmm.
friendships. So, I don't want to play with them friendships. But, I could be, a little messy. Everybody got that messy side of them. I just was just showing off the wig. Okay, that's all I got to say.
You know, ooh, okay. Mm-hmm.
You're
They use
I'm
it.
throwing
sorry
off
not to,
guard,
You
like,
know,
EP.
I don't really
So
feel like, I'm sorry, Queen Diva.
yeah. So, you
um,
know, I saw that little stuff, and let me tell you something. I just think a lot of lies was spread. You know, I believe that I think at one point those ladies considered themselves to be friends. Now something went awry along the way, and now they're very upset with each other. But I think it's best if they just walk away. Now I want to talk about Lady Snoop. Lady Snoop done visited over here once. She may be up in the bushes. Now, let me tell you something. Whenever you are on these streets, and for whatever reason, whatever is going on with you, and someone continue to drag you, and everybody's talking about you, you're gonna feel defensive. So you know, you're gonna feel very defensive. And I think Lady Snoop was battling so much that she was very defensive. She was very defensive. So it went into an upset mode. So, you know, and do I believe her and that the church lady was friends? Absolutely. Hey, YouTube camera. I believe they were friends. And I think that, like I said, because everybody is dragging Lady Snoop through these streets, that she directed her anger. Most of her anger was directed at someone she considered a friend. And that's easy to do, y'all. That's easy to do. Both of them felt some kind of way, you know. But I think Church Lady, at the end, she had to come out and say something. I watched her. That's okay, Diva, unless you want to get back up. I watched her and I watched Snoop, and Snoop did more talking than Church Lady. But I believe that she had felt beat down, so beat up by every place she went, she attacked the one person who probably was really her friend. That's what I believe. And now she's saying she was never a friend. You must have thought she was something. I don't believe that you really thought everybody who's talking about you now, who's dragging you now, you know, that you thought that they were ops and you played a game on them. I believe that at one point you thought they were your friends. Unfortunately, the friendship ended.
Well, Mz.Teavalocity. Yaya said it, right? It was a letter that came in, right? And the triangle
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to be a square. And who married?
Mm-hmm.
Don Cato married?
I don't know. I didn't watch much, so I can't really put emphasis on that. I didn't watch too much of Fate
Yaya.
Yaya's. I had my grandkids.
Oh
And you
yeah.
know,
Well,
when my grandkids are here, I do, try to spend time with them. So I didn't watch too much, but I think that perhaps it could have been him. It could have
child,
been
you
him
know
who
if
they
they get
say is
fighting
married.
over a married man, don't you know? Don't they
Well,
know the wife gonna get all the good benefits? So they fighting for nothing. But then that
yeah,
brings
I
me on.
don't.
Sorry, go ahead.
But did they know the man was married? I don't know if they knew the man was married.
Now I like Misunderstood. I need her to notice, but this is my thing on it, right? Misunderstood, live where she live. And if
Hmm.
that been her boyfriend for all this time, don't you think, they would have been together? I mean, that's just a synopsis. I'm just watching.
Yeah, I don't know the circumstances. Like again, Jamil, I have to be honest. If it's something that I'm not thoroughly knowledgeable of, I don't know. But I would think that something was going on that they're not together. But I don't know. I guess VS. I said I wasn't gonna go to VS's and watch Snoop's interview. Oh, wait, just read my
Look at
book said he's not
youngest.
married.
Look at youngest comment though. I don't listen to her. Sorry.
Oh, MU said he was married. Oh shit. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's probably why they not together. Okay. So if MU said it, she would be because she's the woman in his life. So she would know. So he is married. So probably that's probably why they're not together, like living under one roof, is because he's married. And I'm sure he's probably planning on divorce. I did hear them say, now I didn't stay for the whole thing because for real, you guys, I don't like people to play with my intelligence when you know they're lying. And to me, it was just a bunch of lying being done. They was just going from platform to platform to platform, lying and said he was married 20 almost. Oh, okay. Somebody saying he said
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
divorced.
That's what I
Oh,
heard on Fake Yaya. That was one of her, strawberry letters. So that's why I brung it up.
oh, yeah, I didn't see all of that, baby. And like I said, I really can't say if he said he was married, then he's married. That's something that they have to work out. That and because I know married men will lie and say that they leaving their wives, and women do get caught up in that. And what happens is they focus on what that man tell them. If he said he's going to leave his wife, once you get involved and tangled in that, then you want to believe that person. And so sometimes the relationship could go on and on and on and on and on. So perhaps when she first met him, okay, he
So
is a
yeah,
married. Free
he used
thinker
to be
is
married.
her mod. So
Yeah, she said he was married for that long. They got
Okay,
a
so he
divorce
was
from
married.
it.
How Miss
Yeah,
T? She and me
but I know
said
I
he was
heard that.
married for over 20 years, but he's not now. Okay, thank you. So that's all we could go on. I can't call her a liar. That's her relationship, you know. But I know he did make it clear. They said he made it clear on VS's that he loved MU, and that's how they was gonna move forward. He is divorced. Little pressure, I'm saying. So he was married. And
Yeah.
again, you guys, again, she's not the first one that probably had gone into a relationship if he was still married at that time. And I'm not justifying the relationship. I just want to be real here. Because reality is sometimes women get mixed in with men, and men say one thing and they start telling women how they ain't gonna be with their wives, or how their wives ain't shit. They don't sleep in the same bed. They don't do this. And that woman wants to believe them. And then the relationship goes further and the man is still married. But so that's something I don't know. Oh, okay. So Free Think is saying he was married before. They saying he's not married. Okay. So I
Okay,
have to
thank
go
you for
on what they
fixing
say.
that. But that's what the strawberry letter said, so that's why I brought it up. But thank you for clarifying it the correct way.
Yeah. Okay, so they saying they heard it. They said they heard it and he's not married. So, but I'm telling you, women and men could get caught up into some shit before they even know. And a woman is an emotional person. So a woman will believe a man sometime. He knowing that he's lying to that woman to keep her string, to keep her going along. Men will do that shit, y'all. It ain't like we ain't never heard it, we ain't never seen it before, right? We've heard it, we've seen it before. Men will do that. But if he's divorced, he's divorced. And whatever him and MU have, that's something that they have. I can't get too caught up. I can't get caught up into it because I don't know, baby, to be honest with you. So I can't say much. They say he's not married. Somebody sent the letter. Seems to me, Lady Snoop thought she could break them up and ended up with the egg on her face. Well, Mama Panora, that's probably right. Or, sometimes women are visual too. Women will go after a man, or they'll get involved with that man just to spite the woman that he's with or you think he's with, especially if y'all already have problems. Again, y'all, it's so many lies being told. Well, look who's here.
Mz.Teavalocity.
Hold on. Yes, baby.
You
Bree, that's you?
Hey,
No. Hey, that's you, college grad?
Rihanna.
Are you Bree's chaperone? Okay.
I'm gonna let
Hey,
y'all go ahead and
I
talk.
didn't know.
no, you can
Go
stay up
ahead, Bree. I didn't know.
because I
I,
just
I'm gonna
read
stay up
about
here.
live, right? And so
you just what?
I just read about the live. So why me and Sir King just had this conversation,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, Sir King, I never said that if anybody fuck with you, they can't fuck with me. And he swore up and down I said it. And so now that you're saying it, I guess I did say that.
Mhm. You
Wow.
did say it, Bree. And you said it. And let me tell you something. You were so mad with him. You and him used to, banter back and you know how y'all used to play like y'all was in a relationship. And you thought, and I tried to explain to you, you thought that I was talking about you and over in stereo. Remember that?
Stereo is so long ago, but I'm just since two people done said the same thing, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and say yeah.
Okay, so what happened was you thought I was talking about you over there, me and Mika Baby Green. But here was the craziest thing to me. You accepted Mika Baby Green, but you distinctly told me, and I know you was talking to me because you know I have been dropping down in your chat, supporting you. And when I dropped down, you didn't speak, but you said to me, "Oh, anybody fuck
Is it me or
Sir
did the
King,
sound go
they
out?
don't fuck with me. Don't come over here and fuck with me." And I mean it, and I mean anybody. And I was like, damn. So I said, well, Miss T, maybe she's not talking about you, but she did mention you was talking about her, and I think you cleared that up. And then I came in there another day and you totally ignored me.
So listen, number one, this is a
So
conversation where
one
I'm going
thing I'm not, baby, I'm not a liar.
Can you hear me?
Not for no YouTube shit. You know, I
Am
wouldn't
I,
lie to you. So
am
when
I,
you told me that, I just left you alone. It wasn't about no money or no laugh or nothing. Hello?
Tiva, hold on, cause her mic went out. Hold on.
is my sound out?
No,
Can
I
y'all
can hear you now. I can hear you. Miss T.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, okay.
I don't think
I
she
can hear
can
you
her
too.
sound
I
was
get
going
you.
back in and out.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait for
Okay,
her to
can I say something? Can I say something to Bree? Hey, Bree, welcome, welcome. You know,
Hey,
I support you, Bree. I've
I know.
always did, and I appreciate you getting my money back. But let me tell you what offended me when you
Okay.
said whoever don't know they cash app was dumb. You think about it. You had to tell me my cash app because I had cash app you previously. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Because
So
you told me
basically, I
they
was being
cash.
ignorant.
Right,
So
because Rico woke me up out my sleep. I didn't even know what was going on. It all seemed like a dream. But you helped me. You helped my sister get to 1,000. So we never had, I don't have no beef. And T-Velocity was just feeling some type of way because of the way it went
that I
down.
said, yeah.
Right, because of what you
So
said.
basically, what I'm hearing is I was being ignorant.
Well, to a fact, yeah.
What was
But that still didn't stop me. That
Yeah,
still didn't stop
I know.
me from
Yeah.
liking you. But when you call me dumb, whoever don't know they cash at must be dumb. I was
Ooh, I
like, I
said
know
that.
you didn't say that shit. Yeah, you said that yesterday.
Ooh, Queen Diva, you should have came and whooped me.
No, I was feeling some type
Yes, you
of
should have
way.
came and whooped me. That
Look,
okay. That was wrong. Okay, so
I was
first
like,
of
she
all,
called me dumb. I didn't even know. I didn't even know what was going on, baby girl. And you know what? Okay, let me just say this: the Truth Enterprise. I used to support her ass more than anybody. Okay,
mhm.
Bree. She had the nerve to come on one day and say, "Yeah, her and her sister scammed Bree out of $500." I was like, "Damn, Bree out of $500. I was scammed for $1,000." Okay,
$1,000. Yeah.
and Bree helped me get my money back. But it happened so fast, and I was woken up out of my sleep. I didn't know what was going on that night.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, shit happened, but everything worked out good. And I never had no beef. I support who I want to support. I don't care who Tiva don't like, and she don't care who I like. We don't
Exactly.
even
Yeah.
right to each his own. Because I support a little bit of everybody. If you don't like me, I give a damn because you don't do nothing for me. I take care of me. You know. But yeah, I'm glad we having this talk because we needed this talk right here for real, for real.
Exactly. So one thing I'm never above is, being wrong. So
Right.
one, I'm gonna apologize to you and I'm gonna apologize to Mz.Teavalocity because one, and I owe Sir King, dang, I owe Sir King another apology. That's 3 apologies that I had to give Sir King.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
I know that's a lot. But no, honestly, number one, I never remember saying that about Sir King, but I could see me being so mad that I would actually say a statement like that now, I guess. But yeah, so I apologize for that even being the message of um making it seem like if anybody messed with Sir King, they couldn't talk to me because a lot
Mhm.
of people that hang out at Sir King definitely still comes to my channel. So I definitely apologize for that.
I accept your apology. Let me tell you this too, what you said, Bree. Anybody who got under 25 people in the this was towards Miss Steven. See, she forgot to tell that, but I remember it just as clear. You said anybody who only had 25 people in their room, I don't have time to watch them or support them.
I don't think
Something
I
in
said that
that,
towards. I don't think I said
you
that
know
towards.
what? I, huh?
I don't think that would have been towards her.
Oh yeah, but you did say that. Like,
No, yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
too
said
big
that.
for that.
I said that,
Yeah,
but
okay,
that
okay,
seemed like
okay.
something I would have said to April Walker or somebody.
I don't know
okay?
who you was talking to, baby,
Yeah, that was
but I know
April.
who
I know who
you
I said that to. That was April Walker because April Walker was saying that because when I sold Cincy at the time, she was trying to say that she had supported me, and then after
did.
she got mad at me for whatever reason, She she started saying that basically like if her information got out there, she knew who did it. Like she was trying to say that I would dox her by getting her Cincy by using her information from Cincy. So that was directed to Walker.
Oh, okay. I remember some things I remember, but sometimes I don't remember what happened yesterday. It depends. That comes with age though, baby. When you get 63, it may be the same for you.
You guys
Hey,
keep it going. I'll be right back.
But also I do want to address the
Hold on, Bree. Hold on.
Okay.
Y'all keep it going. I gotta go start my Wi-Fi again.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm on
Go
my
ahead.
phone.
But I do want to address the whole like non-speaking thing. So that's definitely something that I have to work on. That's a common complaint. Is like people in the chat and they'll say, "Oh, you don't speak to me. You don't speak to me." One thing about me is I have a short attention span. So if you notice, if you watch my live, especially if it's a panel, I'm gonna get up and walk away. And even if I could be in the mid sentence and I'll forget whatever I'm saying. So if you ever come in my live and you feel like, oh, I'm not speaking to you, just say in the chat, Bree, you ain't speaking. You might have to say it more than once, but I'll eventually speak. But I do think overall that's something I need to work on. It's just in general. So my apologies if anybody ever come in my live and they're speaking to me and they feel like, oh, I'm ignoring you. That's not the case. It's 9 times out of 10 because I'm probably looking at my phone.
Oh, you stay in that phone, baby. Stay in the phone. And you know another thing, Bree, you have so many people in your room. You can't speak. It's impossible for you to try to speak to everybody and continue, doing your commentary because that distracts you. So that could be understandable. A lot of times I come in there and say, hey, Bree, mod and chat, and don't nobody say shit, but that's still not, stop me from speaking when I come in.
Do you see how Purple Peach and Tillery try to call me out? They try to call me out so hard.
I love Purple Peach. I love Purple Peach. She's such a good supporter like me.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
But I am so glad we're having this talk because this is definitely a mature talk for all adults, None of that screaming, arguing, disrespecting one another. Everybody getting a chance to talk. Nobody's talking over each other. So I appreciate this conversation. Mz.Teavalocity need to come back and take over her show.
This was a grown folk conversation. This was nice. Very nice.
Yes. Hey, Diva One. Is that Diva One?
Miss Diva One, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but Miss Diva One, hello, sweetie. You haven't said anything. You can have the floor.
So wait, let me get something straight, Bree. Let me get something straight. I don't expect everybody to speak to me when I don't mean like that. We just have something over here that if you're a content creator, my mods make sure they speak to you. It's just like, to me, it's a courtesy type thing. But you guys have so many people in your chat. I don't say, oh, every time I enter, you got to speak to me. I'm not caught up into that shit. But when somebody directly, you know what I mean, don't speak to me because they feel some kind of way, I can feel that energy. Believe it or not, over a computer or not, I know that energy. And that's why I said I felt that way. I don't expect you, to always speak to me, like I'm some type of, but if you directly say something to me, I'm going to take it to heart. And I think you know me. I'm not here for all that beef shit or over talking people calling it. I just keep it moving. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying, especially after that situation happened. I can understand you feeling as though like I was ignoring you, but I don't know. Maybe I was back then. I don't know. I don't know. That was like 2020.
Yeah.
2020. It was so long ago. Right. But I'm not what's the word? Arrogant enough. Like I'm not in a place to where I feel like I can't apologize for, whatever I've done or whatever I contributed to a situation.
Okay. Well, I accept your apology, but I just wanted you to know, let me tell you something. One thing about me, I'm not going to get on anybody. It's nowhere here safe, Bree. I'm a wise woman, and I know ain't nowhere safe here that you could talk about anybody and it don't get back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was over there saying And I felt some kind of way. I said, damn, I'm taking up for her. And you say, yeah, Mz.Teavalocity. And oh, soon as I drop that, she be over there, talking behind or something. And I think people who use, stereo and talk about people, they fucking punks. They can't say it to your face. I was like,
Oh my God,
damn.
that definitely sound like me.
That don't sound like you?
I said that definitely sound like something I would say.
I was like, damn, really? Well, I tell you what, fuck, Mz.Teavalocity won't fuck with you because I'm trying to tell you, hey, Bree, I'm not doing that. I think we good to, and you like, no, I was like, okay, baby, I'm gonna let you have it.
Well, again, my apologies. I'm glad that we was able to discuss this.
Yeah, so I wanted to squash that rumor that it was. Can y'all see me on my Wi-Fi struggling again?
Bree, let me
trying to
say
get
this. Then I'm finished. Look, Bree, you had nerve to say it was over. What's her name? Peace, love. I was like, peace, love. What the hell
No,
she had?
somebody kept typing that in the chat. Somebody kept saying that in the chat.
Oh.
Just like, why would peace love have anything to do with anything? That would be dumb.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you this. If I don't like you, it's because something that happened between us, not because other people don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't got shit to do with me. Do you know how many people we would not like on here if it was really between, because I'm following the leader? I don't do shit like that, baby. If I don't like you, I don't like you because something happened between us. And that's it. Not it's never nothing like that for me, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm glad we was able to discuss this.
Absolutely. Listen, you already know me. You know it wasn't going to be no back and forth, no shouting out. You already know. If you sincere, then we can move forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we can move forward then, okay? And
all right,
baby girl. Thank you for gracing the panel today.
No problem. Let me drop in the chat.
All right, Donna.
Have a good day, Bree.
All right, thank you.
Bye, Bree.
Bye.
Sorry, Diva One, you didn't get an opportunity to speak. What's on your mind, baby? What you're adding to this conversation?
No, sound like that was way more important than I knew to wait my turn. That right there sound like that was more important than anything at the time being.
Yeah, but you came up here to say something, so speak your mind, baby.
Oh, well, shoot, okay. Well, okay. Well, after something like that, it's like, shoot, do you even want to come behind something like that with some mess? But I've been looking at this situation, and I see a lot of, this is my opinion. I see a lot of, and I'm going to put the light on. I see a lot of finger pointing at Snoop. There's a lot of finger pointing at MU. My thing is, okay, when does it become the man's fault? And then when does it turn to the woman's fault? And then when does it go back to the man's fault? Now, my opinion, everybody holds a part in there. I've been listening, and he's married and he ain't married and has this, and it's like people act like men don't lie about being married and people don't remain married. I was married for 16 years, but me and my husband, we got married in 95, March of 95, and separated July of 95. I didn't get a divorce until 2016. Yeah, 2016. So it's people out here that are still married to individuals and not with them. Men lie all the time. Women lie all the time. So it's like, okay, y'all are pointing the finger, but is anybody gonna sit here? I don't hear nobody calling that man, and I'm not gonna disrespect him, Kato. Is anybody gonna question him? Cause he's still the center of all of this. These women are fighting and acting a fool, and I've been saying this for the longest. Where's Kato at? He just sitting back getting a kiki off of this. Am I wrong to think like that, or are we just gonna jump and just snoop you around, you around? Is anybody gonna call you?
I think they're all wrong. Honestly,
I think all of them.
I think they're all wrong. But what I do see is, like, I don't know if y'all remember, but the Snoop and Tommy Sotomayor. I feel like she has a little it's a something that when she break off relationship that she rejected, she sort of taunt them a little bit. She don't like rejection, but besides that, I think they're all wrong.
Mm. I think, like I said, Diva One, I think we were on the same page to a certain extent. Everybody is an adult in that relationship, and that's the way they handle that relationship. I don't believe that anyone went in there blind without knowing whether he was married, whether he was having a relationship with this one and that one. At one point, I'm sure they weren't all knowledgeable of what was going on, but after they did become knowledgeable, they still proceeded with the relationship. So that's the triangle, that's them. I can't say yay or nay. If they don't want to put him at fault, or if they don't want to make him be accountable for something, I can't say anything about that. Okay, baby, I can't, because you
I
know
know.
what?
It
Huh?
was the. I know. It was the. I guess it was the. Well, he said and then I'm not saying you per se, Mz.Teavalocity. When I heard
Mhm.
that yesterday, I was like, okay, what a line there to drag this fool. After what they said, what took about 5 minutes, I still love him. You never loved either one of them,
But then
really, and ain't nobody up here dragging him for this FS. But yet and still, we can drag Snoop all up and down the street. We can drag you up and down the street, but we're gonna give a man a pass. Oh, okay. Okay. I see where
Well,
you're
I wouldn't say get a man a pass, but I also think it's about the confidence we hold as women, the morals, the boundaries. What we allow a man to do to us is what we allow them to do to us. We could always walk away. So, yeah, he's held responsible if that person holds him responsible. I personally didn't follow it in depth, but just watching it go around the YouTube streets, I'm like, oh, that's a lot. Like, he is he worth all that? Like, what is he
Well,
doing?
especially, I mean, I guess going off of accountability. Snoop, take your part. Accountability. Like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight one way or the other because I'm realistic about the situation. Hell, I done played a fool for a nigga a time or two. I tell my
girl.
child that's how you gonna learn it. But you got to be the fool and play the fool to know what you ain't gonna fall for.
Hmm.
No, we don't want to be a fool, but I'll be the first to admit, hell, I played the fool for my first husband to make sure I wasn't, and I ain't got married to the second one because I just wasn't gonna keep dealing with the mess. But it's like, is anybody? I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just going too deep in it because it's like women are more. I'm not. I still believe, my opinion. I still firm believer that men love harder than women, but women are more
Mm.
emotionally tied. That's just my belief now. But
Oh,
women are emotionally tied. Them women right now are blinded by love, and I believe he's just sitting back, stroking his beard, just getting a good kiki out of this. And it's just like,
Because
you dirty
I
dog.
think Fluffy Stuff said it.
he
I
got
think
to. Oh, sorry.
I think Fluffy, I'm sorry, Jamila, I'll let you go after I look at this.
Go ahead.
The ladies are getting more smoke because they are content creators over here and they bring it here. He's not posting, and that's the fact right there. They're bringing all the attention to themselves, making themselves look kind of weak or desperate over this one man because they are content creators, y'all. So we focusing on the wall posts, we focusing on the videos that's being made about both of these, by each of these women. That's why Diva One, I believe that is it doesn't look like he's taking accountability. I haven't heard too much of it because, like I said, you know what I did? I heard that stuff a couple of years ago. It's not nothing new here. And I just decided that I didn't want to hear that bullshit again. Because somebody
But
has
wait,
to make
but
themselves look good.
Mz.Teavalocity, I mean, and not to undercut nobody how they feel. If
Mhm.
we took that same argument and say Beyonce cheating on Jay Z,
We
and
have.
Jay Z want to divorce Beyonce, are we gonna drag Beyonce because she the bigger artist? No, they're gonna find a way to drag Jay Z. I'm not understanding their concept because they're content creators and they put it out there. They,
Mhm.
but like I said, it's just me. And I just like to talk to somebody about it. I like to do my fair share of hollering, but I like talking about stuff like this because it makes me sit back and think, like, really, we're too old for this. I thought you're supposed to learn this in your teens and early 20s and maybe your 30s, but y'all see he's playing y'all for a fool.
But
when y'all gonna team up and go upside his head together and then go back to fighting each other? Cause it's like, wow, really?
Well, you
But not
know,
everybody have emotional control, and that's what I'm
right.
saying. There's no emotional control. That's
Mhm.
what you have to have, and with it being on YouTube, it's sort of kind of like elevated a little more, and they're feeding into it a little more. So I don't think we honestly know the real deal, but for real,
Right.
if you look at Don Cato and LL Cool J, okay, we not running after we see different when we see them too. So at the end of the day, what they see in their eyes is their emotional control. Is some he must be laying some good pipe. That's all I could say.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say I don't know about all that. Y'all know I don't get caught up in. But what I will say, listen to this. All of them have done each other bad to some certain degree. So if they want to continue with this little triangle, they could continue with it. They all grown. But what I will say, in not so much in defense of MU, but if I was to put myself in her shoes, right? This lady had an addiction. That man was there through her addiction. So I can see them having closer ties than him and Snoop. I'm just saying that because to her, he helped her through her addiction. So that would make her form some type of love for him. And it would be hard to, and to be honest with y'all, I'm sure it's kind of hard for her to let him go because they have a more solid tie than him and Snoop had. Because again, he was there for her addiction. No matter what he did or whatever they went through, he's still there, in her sobriety. So to me, both of them will have more of a soul tie than him and Snoop from what I'm seeing, you
Drop your
know?
link. Drop your
So,
link.
But Miss C, if
yeah,
he love her so much, like
huh?
he said yesterday, if he love her so much, like he said yesterday, why he ain't been out here fighting for her honor and protecting her as she getting drugged up and down the streets, her nudes being posted, she being slandered and hung on the cross upside down and sideways. You love her. Why you not out here? You ain't said not one iota of a word.
Well,
Drop
because,
your link, Miss T
go
Velocity.
ahead.
Sorry.
Go
Drop your
ahead,
link.
y'all.
No, I'm just saying drop your
Drop
link.
my link. Because let me tell you something, we're used to that type of behavior over here. Diva One, let's just be honest. Everybody's not into that shit. You know what I mean? She making videos defending herself, Snoop making videos defending herself. So maybe he don't feel the need to come in here. He probably just allow her to do her. He probably can't stop her from doing her. You know, because if I was her or Snoop, I would turn this shit off. I would just turn it off. I wouldn't be on everybody's platform. I wouldn't be making, videos in defense of him, me, or nobody else because I don't owe nobody that. See, but this YouTube shit is so wrapped up into it. We get so wrapped up in people's personal lives, and this is definitely their personal lives because we know that they live this in real life. That we can't, we make a big thing of everything. If they like it, I love it.
You right, Miss T.
That's
I
all I
can
can
say it.
say.
I'm with
I'm
that.
not
I
gonna dog
believe.
neither one of them. None of them. Because they are allowing him to do what he's doing to them, and he's doing just what he can do to them. Because everybody ain't gonna tolerate that bullshit. I for one wouldn't. Hey Dovey, thank you. Welcome to the
And like
platform.
I said, I don't want nobody to think I'm bashing nobody, and I'm not no male basher. I just like you dirty. Can y'all stop fighting long enough to go fight him and then go back? Cause I don't know why I'm just picturing him just sitting back, rubbing his beard, just laughing. Yeah, look at these brawl fighting on me. Yeah, I got these hoes gone. I
Yeah,
just like, oh, I can't stand you,
I
and I
can
don't even know.
understand that. I can understand that because men are like that. We know men will allow women to fight and sit back and just say, "Oh yeah, these bros are fighting on me." But
Mhm.
again, that's their real life, and I wish they wouldn't have brought it to YouTube. But now that it's here, it's commentary. What's up, Dovey?
Hey, Dovey.
Hey, Dobie, thank y'all for letting me get up here. Let me get up here, but
Thank you,
I just,
Diva. But I get what you're saying. But again, they are the content creators. They hold the channel. They
yeah.
are the ones who creating this chaos. Because again, they can shut this shit down just by not talking about, but jumping on everybody's platform, doing movies every night, going back and forth. It makes both of those women look really weak. I'll be honest with you. Dovey, what's up?
But it's commentary. Have us from
Hi.
Miss Diva.
Hey,
Hey, Mr. Diva. Hey, everybody. Hey, chat. Thank you, Miss T, for letting me come up here and Janella.
go ahead.
What I have to say about it, as I sit back now and look at it, got to understand that for what when I sat down one day and I was talking to misunderstood. He was married for 21 years, and so now he divorced. That's what I understand with her. She divorced. Okay, now one thing that the ladies have to understand it, he is in his 60s. Okay, when a man have been tied down for that so long, even if they happen to stay married, when they get out of marriage, they usually gonna see do they still got it. They don't care who it with. They just gonna see if they still got that.
That's a fact,
And see, I
Dovey.
think so. What I think so with them, they fell into that it factor where he was going through changes in life. Both of them was in a change of life that with our age, with my age, I want to get married now, settle down and get a family. That's what's in their life. His life was that I'm gonna see if I still got it.
Dovey, good point.
Very good point.
Good point, Dovey. And another thing too. Another thing too, Dovey, too, with a man at a particular age, that age, they not gonna run into marriage. Now the woman will go several times, but a man who's been by himself and he's having it just the way he likes it, without commitment, with the ring on, they're not gonna run into marriage at that age. You right, Dovey. Because if we are single women, go ahead.
Also, too, with him at his age, he over in his 60, right? Them two, remember now, them two don't live their 20s and their 30s, and both of them is in they 20, 30s, and 40. And so they live that wild life. His life was tied down with a wife and kids. No, just like that. He don't want to back down and share his Social Security check with a little child. Then I got to worry about these. I'm worried about these damn headaches. Going to the school, going to the courthouse. Going to see my son at the jail. Here I am at 80 years old. I'm still in a wheelchair and trying to get to the damn jail. And still, me and the mother is not together. Those two ladies was serious with a relationship with him. Because guess what? It was that time in their life. I don't have enough. I want to change. But only thing different fact with Lady Snoop, what I see. Lady Snoop is too buggish for an older man to take that home. Let's meet the family. Lady Snoop, to me, this only just me. Lady Snoop is, if you go to the family, if he take her to the family picnic, and him and a cousin, they down there at the lake, they may be getting high. To me, Lady Snoop can't resist herself, meaning that let him get high with his cousin. Don't let them know that you get high. You just stay over here. Y'all got high before y'all got here. But meanwhile, just act like a lady and blend with the family. But you got to go, oh, fuck that shit, my motherfucking dog. No, come on. That was a red flag here. Now, see, now if I want to, I'm sorry that I gave it to you so good that it sort of kind of trip with your mind, and I give you the time of the day, when you call me, of course, that he's a single man. With MU, my opinion with MU with him is that she don't have too many setbacks. Okay, so it's like that. Damn, what the hell am I gonna do now? Wind up in a damn nursing home. She out there, it's so much that was going through my dad. Both to me. Even though he says MU, that because that basically he been through a lot, seeing her go back and forth, but MU is unpredictable in his eyes, not in my eyes, because I don't go that way, but in his eye, and both ladies go both ways.
Dovey, that's a good point to an older gentleman. You have to pick and choose wisely, and Snoop is a young lady. I don't know how old a man is, to be honest with you. Like I said, baby, I didn't get wrapped up that deep in it because it's been going on now. And if y'all think about 4 years, 3 or 4 years. So I don't know how old he is. I never got too deep into it when I saw it happening. But I will say this, you had some valid points there. An older man don't want a younger woman who acts a certain way. And you seem like she could be a little calmer. Snoop is a little younger. She a little more streetish. So That could be a possibility. I don't know what made him choose who or why he choose who. I don't know why they together, you guys, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not that deep to me. Because
It could
certain things I wouldn't do, but we are older women too. But certain things we wouldn't do. But again, in their defense, women sometimes, let me tell you something. We have done some stupid shit to y'all. I'm not gonna act like I haven't done something
child,
stupid.
we all have.
We all have. So we have to be a little more gracious and lenient. I'm not into that dragon shit and talking about either one. Again, we all have done some crazy things in our lives. So,
No,
well,
I'm not into dragging. I'm just looking at, what you see throughout YouTube as long as you've been on here. And then it could be a little pride and ego issue with Lady Snoop. She might feel like MU have done drugs and how can I lose him to her? You know what I'm saying? It could be
mhm,
that too. It could be so many ways. I'm not saying that's it. Because I'm not, I like everybody. I'm not into dragging none of them. But, it's just your opinion of what you see and what you
mhm,
experience in life. And Dobie, that
mhm.
was a very good point. That was a
That was
very
a
good
good
point.
point. That was a very good point. So now we know MU met his ex-wife and his son. Snoop met no one. So okay, free thinker, of course, she's fair. She's in here. She's MU mod, so she might know a little more because she hangs over there. So again, it's not like I visit Snoop. It's not like I visit MU a lot. So I can't really go into details on. I just thought that it got kind of crazy, baby. Shit, it got kind of crazy out here. And the ladies, excuse me, to me, the ladies are looking like they are fighting over a man. That's just the truth. That they are fighting over a man. So, Jamila,
Yes, I agree.
yeah, that's what it looked like.
Thank
They
you for
fighting
coming,
over a man,
Dobie.
huh?
Dobie dropped down. I said, thank you for coming.
Oh yeah, thank you, Jamila. Yeah, thank you for coming, Dovey. But so I didn't want to get too into it. I just said that listen, when you taking a beating all around these streets, you gonna be defensive. And I found Lady Snoop to be very defensive yesterday. And I think a lot of her anger was directed towards the church lady. I don't believe her and the church lady were never friends. For some reason I don't believe that Snoop didn't view the church lady as a friend. I think she just lashed out to her friend.
I did listen to, Lady Snoop when she was supposed to be doing her hot seat. That was a cool seat. But I was a little confused because I'm like, what? You introduced her to one of your friends to do music, and she start telling him to be good to you, and you mad with her? I
Hold on.
listen.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
One of my friends is by my husband. They tell him, "Why I'm gonna be mad if you tell him to be good to me?"
Yeah, I just think it was more to that too. Like I
It
said,
has to be more to that because
yeah, I
I
think
was like, what? That don't
yeah,
make
because
sense.
you know what? From what I did see, that lady really, really did rock solid with, and I was so surprised because she did rock solid with Lady Snoop. That Snoop even brushed her off as being a friend, saying that she never did trust her, and she played all of us. We heard recordings of her talking about the beef sector, and she on F with the beef sector and certain different things. So, I just think her ass just got caught up and she started boxing the wrong person. She took it out on the
Yeah,
church lady
but that
because,
again, that's supposed to be a friend, right? So, if you're my friend and I
there
trust you,
you go.
unless you cross me in a certain area, then yeah, but Mz.Teavalocity,
Yeah.
if you knew my story and you know how men treated me in the past, and
Mhm.
you went to my husband and were like, you better be good to her, I'm gonna whoop your ass,
Right.
something like that. Why am I
Mm.
gonna be mad? I'm good. I'm happy that my friend is looking out for me. It ain't like
Yeah.
she like, let me get to know you better.
That's why I said that was bullshit. Snoop just knew she was gonna get drugged all over these streets like they did, and that was her defense mechanism, was to fire back at the church lady when the church lady questioned what everyone had heard, to include myself on the audio.
Mm-hmm.
She felt bad.
Well,
You know,
she need to go fix that friendship.
oh, I don't know who this is. Oh no, I'm not letting them up here. No.
What was the name?
RJ Sander for something.
Oh, that was the person in the chat.
Yeah, but I'm gonna kick him off. I don't know who that is. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, he authenticating with that. Yeah, I don't know this dude. Yeah.
Mz.Teavalocity don't play.
Yeah, I don't know you. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know you, and I think you was in here talking reckless, and I kicked you out. So I timed you out or something. So no, you can't come on my platform. I'm not hungry for panelists, and I'm not hungry for no show. Anyway, but anywho, so that's what I think. But now I'm gonna say this: I don't think those ladies commend this because Church Lady feels some kind of way. I think she was hurt, and I believe that Snoop is hurt from getting such an ass kicking all around here. Now again, I appreciate Brianna come up here apologizing to me. I really do, and she realized what happened. The same thing with Snoop. If you wrong, stand in your shit.
Accountability.
Don't make up a bunch of lies. Just take accountability and say, yeah, I was talking about y'all and I felt some type of way. And I think she did that. And yeah, this is but just to go on platform to platform, screaming and hollering and lashing out at people who didn't do anything to you, because what I could remember from what I heard is that you said you didn't like the beef sector. So that was to include, the people over here in the B sector. And again, she says she was angry. She says she was lying. She was playing them and all that and all. So whatever it end up to be, it'll be that, Jamila. You know what? I call bullshit.
Yeah, I'm just going to listen and watch it like this. Watch all my characters. They're interesting.
Yeah, they all characters. I would suggest people don't bring their real lives down here, because then when you get caught up in some shit and people start dragging you, and then all of a sudden you want to be mad at everybody. But again, you brought your stuff to public consumption and these people ate. Huh?
I said social media. And you
Yeah.
gotta remember, it's not just YouTube. Other people from Instagram, TikTok, all them other platforms to come over here and take it and make clips of it. So now you're all over social media. Over social media.
Yep.
And
now, and you know what? Again, if you told me you didn't F with me, I would just walk away.
That
I
part.
would walk away. So if she really meant that, directed towards people in the B sector, to me, they do what they want. But I would just walk away.
Yeah, that's me. I would just walk away too.
I would just walk away. No, you're not going to use us now, because to me, it seems like, this is from observation. Now you're just leaning on us because everybody dragging your ass off through these streets. So you need somebody to some type of shelter or cover,
Mm-hmm.
So I wish them the best, hopefully, they could just go their separate ways. All of her conversations turned out to be trolling. Yeah, and I don't believe it was trolling either. I don't believe it was trolling.
Sometimes I think it's mixed. And then sometimes it get too out of control that they can't handle it, then they be stuck.
What part do you think was trolling? Lying? Shit, a lie is a lie.
Well, I mean, I can't tell you which part is trolling because I don't know which part really means something to them or not.
Now, I went over there and I watched a little bit of VS. I'm going to tell you the truth. I watched a little bit and I said I wasn't going over there. But then I said, they said that she's a good interviewer. So let me go ahead and peep over here. Now, listen. It's tough to interview someone, VS. And do y'all think she did a good job? I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing. I heard that Snoop thought that she had snaked her or something because she let Don Cato and MU come up at the end, but not at the same time. But it's very tough to interview someone when they limit you to what to ask. I would think that would be a tough job, Jamila. What you think? So I think you work with what you have.
I think that's VS platform, and she offered Snoop an interview. And when she was done with the interview, Snoop dropped down. Her interview was over. So once the interview is over, why does it matter who goes up? You're not up there. They're not attacking you.
And
They're
she took,
saying their perspective of what they're going through.
yeah, and here's the craziest thing too. I'm saying the same thing. So she asked you, from what I saw, she asked you, hey, do you mind? Do you mind these people coming up? And she said no, she didn't want to be with them, and she didn't let them up. So she said, this part, I did watch, this part of the interview is over with Lady Snoop. So is it okay if Don Cato came up? I think that's what she asked, if they were gonna come up, and I think they, hold on. Yes, Queen Diva. Hold on, baby. Queen Diva? Queen
I'm sorry.
Diva.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was on mute.
Okay. And I think at that point she thought it was okay, and she directed the interview in another direction. So I don't think she really snaked her, because she did honor what she had asked. But I think people felt that way because she even continued to go on with them.
I don't think yes. She did what she was supposed to do.
I think so. I think it would be hard to be an interviewer though, and you have to not ask certain questions, but that could be in real life. When you interview people, you ask them, hey, what can I say? What's off limits? What's on limit? But to me, nothing should really been off limits unless you was talking about someone's children or something like that, because everything is out here playing for people to see. What's up, Diva? Diva?
Diva.
Y'all give me a minute to come off mute. I gotta come off
We
mute.
just wanted to call your name.
Oh man.
No, I just came up. I forgot what I wanted. I really didn't want anything too much. I'm just gonna say, oh, we got to be careful, because if you read the chat, Free Thinker say it's somebody that's going around showing porn. So good thing you didn't let that
That's
person
why
know.
I'm like, you know what? One thing about me, I'm never too hungry for panelists or guests. If I don't know you, I'm not familiar with you, I'm not letting you up, baby. I'm not letting you up. Thank you so much. I appreciate the likes. That's all. I'm not letting you out. So I wasn't gonna let. It was supposed to be the hot seat, right, Mr. Girl? That seat wasn't hot.
It was
See, that's
cold.
what I think. She danced around a lot of stuff, and she was very aggressive, and she didn't want to answer anything. And so that put VS in the spot where she really couldn't ask what she wanted to. I believe she probably would have asked harder questions, but again, you have to ask, you mind if I ask you this? Mind if I ask you that? That's why I think the interviews are kind of mediocre over here, because you limited in what you can ask people. Even though all this shit is out in the street, they still want you to, limit what you ask them, huh?
I said they still want her to be accountable, and I really think Snoop is playing at this point on YouTube, because she bouncing from panel to panel. Certain questions you can't ask her, certain questions she won't answer. Like when she was over at VS, when Pizarro was like, "Oh my God, oh," about the person she put in the back chat, she went over to VS and said it, Master Troll or something. I'm like, what? Who's that?
Yeah.
So it was just like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's why I said, man, I can't watch too much of this shit. And I just clicked off. It's because if you're not gonna tell the truth and you're not gonna take accountability and stand in your ish, then I don't think you should be interviewing anyway. None of it was really straight answers. It was a lot of hostility and aggression shown. And so, I saw at one point where VS looked uncomfortable, like she really wanted to go in a different direction, but she couldn't, because she was trying to honor whatever Snoop said. Oh yeah, just ask me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, because I knew the bitch was full. And I was like, no, that's not what they really asked. And you didn't know all these people was fake, else you wouldn't have opened up to these people. I just don't believe that. I don't believe you would have been conversing with somebody every day and being so comfortable with them if you didn't trust them and you knew they was a snake.
Mz.Teavalocity.
Yes, baby.
When Claudiva put out them recordings, baby, that was the shocker for her.
Mhm.
Because she didn't realize she was being recorded.
I think so too. See, I believe she didn't realize she was being at that moment. That's when she said, damn, I'm gonna have to backtrack. Shit, how I'm gonna clean this up? I done cussed the beat
Right.
sector out. I done did this. I done called the church lady who's supposed she gonna hear this shit and everybody gonna hear this stuff. So I don't believe she knew it. I don't believe it was trolling. I don't believe it was like I didn't trust him. So I just said I think she just got caught up and this was, I hey, she had to try to get out of it some kind of way, even though it didn't look good on her. You know, it
What do
didn't
you
look
think
good
it
on her
said?
at
She
all.
told both Claudiva and Church Lady pretty much the same thing. And yeah, and that's what I'm saying. When Claudiva put it out, it was like, oh, Church Lady got confirmation on a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
now it's like, oh wow, how I'm gonna clean this up. So she had to go to playing games. She didn't want it, but she just should hold accountability. Stand in your ish.
Yeah, that's all she had to do, But I think some people, like I said, I've never had a problem with. I think Snoop might have been on my platform once,
I like
and
Snoop though. I
and I
like
never
her.
really watched her like that. I went over there a couple of times, and I thought she did a good show. But I think when you get caught up in so much mess and people have been making you, not people, you have been making yourself look kind of bad with this Don Cato and MU thing, kind of stalkerish and crazy on both parts, then I believe what happens is you have taken such a beating, you just become in defense mode. And that's what I'm going to say for her.
I just don't want her to date nobody on the internet no more because it looks a little
Man,
obsessive.
what is wrong with these internet relationships?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they
shit.
talk about me and my husband, Miss T Velocity.
What they say about y'all? Because y'all don't even be on here. So how could they
I
talk
know
about
when they
you?
talk because we got one that claim him, and then the other one just be like he be in my by my side. But yeah, when he be home, he be by my side. You talk about his
Mhm.
wife, he coming. You talk about my husband, I'm coming. I'm the calm one. He's like the little beast. So
Oh
we sort
yeah.
of compliment each other.
But you ain't, I mean, you calm, but you can go left like we all can. You know
Oh
what?
yeah, I try to make a point to say, I like to be nice. I'm a giving person, but listen, don't take my kindness for weakness because we all got that other side. I'm definitely that December Sag.
Oh yeah, there goes. You know what? I'm gonna say this too. This I'm glad Little Pressure wrote this Little Pressure because that's something too. I think that Snoop was really mad because people over in the beef sector was supporting MU. But again, people have to understand we are all adults. If someone doesn't do something to you, and I know these people really believe in the beef sector, the ride or dies, I ride with this camp or that camp, and if this one turn against you, I'm gonna turn against you. I'm not. I know they believe in that, but you can't. You have to be adult and an independent thinker at one time or the other. And I believe she was just mad because people were supporting MU over here. And
Yeah.
Pizarro and her got a relationship. If they don't want to fight, they don't have to fight. Let me tell you something. Pizarro, she'll wake up and she'll realize, but shit, I can't tell her not to like her and not to defend her. Shit, to be honest with you.
Well, my husband said when you have a friendship, you have to turn one blind eye. So maybe that's what she's doing.
Yeah, that could be because she like him. Because you know what, too? I don't know. She could be like me. A lot, sometimes I root for the underdog. I feel bad for them. Not all the time. I said sometimes I root for the underdog and I feel bad for them. You know, I'm like, damn, everybody dragging her, everybody against her. But I got to go for what's right. I got to go for what's right. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And me being an independent thinker and a grown ass woman, 62 years old, grown ass woman, my decisions would be a little different from just because I'm riding with you because I'm in your camp, type thing.
Yeah,
Or
no.
because I like you. You
Whoever
know.
I like, I'm a support. You know, we rock like we rock.
Yep. It is what it is.
It's no
Let me
team
see.
effort or clicks over here.
Right, y'all support a lot of people. I mean, y'all support you and Diva support a lot of people that I just don't
I even
see.
support the people that don't like me, as long as they don't block me. Once they block me, I know you don't really like me, and I don't do much. So let me, unsubscribe at that point. I'll go support everybody else. But for the most part, I'm sure everybody can say I've been in their chat.
Yeah, and that's what little Precious said earlier. When you don't agree with a content creator, then they want to really, show out on you and stuff. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna wrap this up. Don't allow people to take your independent thinking just because you want to be good with them, or you don't want them to dog you, or you don't want to walk away. Just be yourself. Don't ever doubt who you are, because if you doubt who you are, then it will be easy for them, to target you and as it go along to get along. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. If you don't agree with me, shit, yeah. If you don't agree with me, don't agree with me. I'm gonna keep it moving. But
Yeah,
some people get caught up into that, like, oh, okay, so Jamila's over there supporting Lady Tia. She don't have to worry about me again because I don't mess with Lady Tia. So she don't ever have to. Don't come in my. Don't do that to people, y'all. Let
yeah. My
people keep
battle's not their
growing.
battle. My battle's not their battle.
Right, my battle. There you go,
My
Jamila.
battle's
Thank
mine.
you, baby. My battle is not their battle. I dropped the link.
Yeah,
Yeah, I always say over here, it's okay if we agree to disagree because I respect your opinion, your perception, your perspective. Because you're an individual. I can't push my belief on you. And I think some people like doing that, pushing their belief on people. And it's just YouTube, y'all. It's just YouTube. It's just
sometimes you
YouTube.
gotta agree to disagree, and you have to
And
learn
keep
that
it
to
moving.
agree to
And
disagree.
keep it moving. And no, you don't, like I said, if people want to walk away from me, just let them walk quietly, and I'll walk away quietly too. And I'm not gonna make no videos about it or nothing. I just felt the need because, so bomb. I want to say this to you. So bomb. I thought you just said Mz.Teavalocity stopped speaking to you. No, so Diva, and I always was wondering where you was at. You used to be over here sometime, and I see you other places. So no, sweetheart, Mz.Teavalocity didn't stop speaking to you, love. I hope you don't feel that way, but I think you wrote that early. Is that you, Andrea? Just Andrea?
It's me.
Okay, what's up, baby?
Hey, Andrea.
Hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Miss T, I was in and out. I'm sorry, I just got my grandbaby. He was a little wild. Okay, so I had to get on. But the conversation was good. I agree. You should have your own opinion, and like I said, that's why I tried to give my opinion. And she wasn't listening. And my
Mm-hmm.
thing is, I can only give you what I see. And if I think you having a mental crisis, you won't let things go. Things have been happening 3 years. I think you need to sit on somebody's couch and get some professional help. That was my personal opinion.
Well, I think in this case, to be honest with you, and I would just say all of them need help individually.
Yes.
She need help for whatever she's dealing with it, because it seems like she done suffer some type of trauma. I don't know. And you need help, and Don Cato need help as well. They all need help to a certain degree. That's from my observation. That's what I'm gonna say. They all need a little help.
Well, my observation is since COVID, honey, we all need help.
I mean, I'm sure. Sometimes I call my old therapist like today I'm struggling. I need some advice. I'm dealing with a situation. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But my thing, when you in denial, no, the problem when I had with her when I was saying it, when you in denial, you trying to bring up something that happened 3 years ago, and I was like, see, now you're gonna make me mad, and I'm gonna start bringing up the things that been pointed out on you, because that stuff that was pointed out on you, I don't do my friends like that. If my girlfriend did something to me, I'm gonna have a conversation with her. And I feel like you didn't think your friendship was important enough to just have a conversation. You didn't think your friendship was important enough to. The hairstyle was a little petty for me. I'm a 49-year-old woman. Do my girlfriends like my hairstyles? Yes, because the girl that I've been doing my hair since I was 18 years old, and so my girls are gonna like my hair because we always doing new styles. So I don't. I'm not,
Aren't the hairstyles recycled, Andrea?
huh?
Aren't all the hairstyles recycled anyway?
Yeah, I'm not in no competition because if my girlfriend did go get the hairstyle that I had, but let me tell you the one thing she couldn't do. You can't do the duplicate look on you because that's an Andrea Lynch look. It's a special look, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you can get the hairstyle, but it ain't gonna look right like it looking on me. So I'm good with that. I know that. That's how vain I am, okay?
That's a fact.
But you know what?
So
That's the truth.
that shit is childish. That shit is childish. I'm like a 40-year-old woman arguing over hairstyles. Girl, man, that's called competition. Somebody was in competition with each other. That's what I hear.
I tell you this. I just tell you this. To be honest with you, I don't think it was about none of that. I believe that Lady Snoop got caught in her shit, and that's the way she tried to fight herself out of the corner. You know, this too shall pass for her. You know, but for me, I just think that Lady Snoop, and it's just a advice to her. Again, you know, here's the what they call it, Ayana
Vanzant.
This is the Ayala Vazan moment. Lady Snoop needs to basically come off of she needs to relieve herself from YouTube for a while and go do a reassessment of what just happened. Because if she really let a friendship crumble because of this, and if she really do talk about her friends behind their back like that, she needs to reevaluate herself, to be honest with you. Because when you have a friend, see, a friend that I really like, I can't talk about. I shut that shit down. If you talking about, say, oh, well, I'm not going to talk about it because she's my friend, and I shut it down. But when you have a friend, 2 friends, 3, 4 friends, and they don't get along, you learn how to balance that. You know, you can't expect them to get along, but that shit comes with maturity.
But Mz.Teavalocity, she's 40 years old, Mz.Teavalocity. Now, let me tell you something, Mz.Teavalocity. When you could call, this is how I evaluate my friend. If you could call me and ask me to borrow some money, put some air in the tire, some cigarettes, and some gas money. If you could call me and ask me to do that, I was your friend, baby. Okay. So to me, when you could do that, I was your friend. So I have a problem. I'm good enough to call you and get money and some air for the tires and shit like $3 for some gas. If you could do that, I was your friend.
Well, again, she was backed in the corner. She had betrayed her friend. So she made the decision. Wait, Andrea, she made the decision.
But today I don't hear no accountability from you. And I know you can do this.
Wait,
for me,
maturity comes at a different age. Everybody don't get maturity at 20s or 30s. We see maturity comes at a different age. So that's one thing, Mz.Teavalocity. Not everybody got maturity at
I was about to say, just because you 41 don't mean you mature.
No, it doesn't.
That's just maturation as an age, what we think. That's what scientific.
It's when we come into our growth.
But that ain't real true because you 41, you mature. Y'all, you know what? I am mature. But you talking about silly willy dilly? Shit, girl, I act just as goofy sometimes like I was still in my 20s. Yes, I am a big joke.
Uncertain, I would say on certain things. But on certain things, when you in your 40s, like you learn maturity level and girlfriends. I'm sorry. I just feel like it's accountability on her side. She chose to run her mouth. That girl, if you could call her and ask her for some money, and she be there for you, and she don't say no. Come on now.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I said that at the very beginning. She was friend enough that you would borrow from her and that you would call her every day. So she was a friend, because you don't just call somebody every day on your way to work driving.
You know, if you're using them, that's another thing. Okay?
That's true.
That's another thing. But you have to understand with friendship, there's boundaries within yourself. For me, our friendships, when I have a friendship with you, there's no way what I know, I'm gonna come out here and air it out on the internet. I'm not a friend. I never was a friend. I'm waiting to not become your friend to do that. Like, no, I'm never gonna do that. I'm gonna let you shine with whatever you want to shine with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My life would be
I'm not getting emotional because I don't air my friends out on Mad Day. Okay. It's just you just don't do that. If you was my really friend, I'm not airing you out on Mad Day. I don't know where that comes from. It don't make sense to me. It's not maturity enough.
But Andre, that's what they do here. We don't do this in real life. They do it here.
In real life, people don't do that to each other.
Right. I don't believe in real life friendships. You do that. But again, you guys, you got to look and I'm really just try to be realistic. I try to look at all angles. Given the environment, right? Given the environment, y'all, this is somewhat the norm of what people would do. They would come out in attack mode because they being drugged all over the YouTube streets. So in a lot of cases, even in a real relationship, and you guys know this, you direct your anger at the one closest to you. And that lady was closest to her. The unfortunate thing is she was the closest to her. She directed her anger at her. I didn't say it was right, did I? I said in most cases, most people direct their anger at the one who's closest to them, especially if they feel some type of wrong. Instead of making it right, taking accountability, some people just go aggressive at the one that's closer to them. That's just the truth. Hello?
No, I believe that. I thought Andrea was good talking.
I'm listening. Yeah. I'm listening to you. I believe that. I'm listening. But yeah, but
that's the truth. We don't know. We don't know their friendship. Again, it could have been a user aspect from one avenue and trying to be a true friend from a true, another avenue.
Yeah.
She thought she was just being a true friend. Excuse me.
Gosh, one thing we don't know, y'all. When they bring stuff down here for public consumption, we all just talk about it, right? But we wasn't on the phone with Andrea. I mean, we wasn't on the phone with Lady Snoop. We wasn't on the phone with the church lady. We heard audio on Clyde Diva's part. We wasn't on the phone with MU.K. So we only, from the information we gathering, we only make an assessment to come on here to do commentary. Now, we know how we would act, right? We know we would be a little different. And that's all we doing is voicing how we would have handled it or how we would act or what we think. But again, none of us was on the phone with those people.
Right.
You know, I got 4 dogs. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you, I thought some shit was strange that because, especially in California and gas prices, my thing is, why would you ask somebody to borrow $3 for gas? That shit sounds a little.
Gas is almost $4. I live in Sacramento. Gas is $4 here. Okay, and I have a truck.
I was about to say, where they getting $3 worth?
That's why I thought some of that sound like a little like.
I mean, gas is $4 for my truck. Okay, I'm just saying it's high. Okay, it's high. I can't ask somebody for $3. I need about 50. Shoot, fill mine up.
Yeah. I think, I don't think the friendship I don't think the friendship could be mended. We all know that it has gone too far. I do believe that at one point, this is just me, that they were friends. I do believe that they were friends. And unfortunately, the friendship ended on YouTube.
Mz.Teavalocity, I'm the type of person, bring my friendship out on the internet. I'm not fighting you. You could say, look, make up a lie, say all you got to say. You won. I'm not doing that.
But some people, you got to think, because it's a lie. Yeah, I don't believe nobody borrowed $3. Some of this shit is lies on both ends, you guys. So I'm just going to say that. And again, they are in defense mode. So whatever sounds like it hurts someone, that's what they're going to do. And I just deal with reality, y'all.
They all lying.
They all lying. There you go, baby. And we're just here commentating on it. That's all. That's it.
I still be listening and watching.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'll still be visiting and watching.
Yeah, because $3 for gas, I'm like, come on, y'all can't do better. Y'all could have said she borrowed $20 for gas, but $3 is not going to put a drip in my damn tank.
Mine either. I was like,
You
gas.
know,
I was like
so
that. Well, I knew that would make no sense because gas is $4. I mean, it's $4 everywhere you go. I don't care if you go to the cheap gas station. It's still $4.
Well,
yeah, so I don't
what
believe.
kind of car is it?
Well, I don't.
That's what
I
we
don't.
got to know.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Well,
That's what
that's
kind of
true.
car. I drive a truck, a Jeep.
I
So
drive a truck. I drive a truck. Gas is half of my truck, so that is true.
Mhm.
You know.
So I don't know. Like I said, ladies, they bring it down here. We do commentary on it, but I always want to try to remain fair, for real. You know, and unbiased. Like I don't really know none of them. Shit. At the end of the day, when I turn this live off, I did my commentary and shit. I don't care. I'm gonna watch like everybody else. But to be fair, is again, I think Lady Snoop got caught up in some shit, and that was her defense mechanism by to attack somebody. And unfortunately, it happened to be a lady who she deemed friend. Okay, that's all I could say. That she attacked her, you know, and they both went at each other. Like I said on the hood table, it got deep. It got deep, deep, deep. You know, I said, what the hell they doing over here?
That lie.
Huh?
I didn't see that lie. I only came into the tail end of it.
Yeah, the hood table had something going on. She had a lot of folk over there watching that exchange over there. They had quite the exchange. And again,
it's been quite an exchange all weekend over this situation.
Yeah, I think it's gonna die down now. But you know, I'm always Johnny come lately because I don't jump on everything because what I try to do is really assess what's going on and make sure that I'm trying to be fair, that I'm not being biased. And I think I do a good damn job of that. That's why I don't jump in on everything. You know, I just wanted to, you know, talk about some stuff that had happened, you know, yesterday with me, Bree, and everybody else, and then, you know, I said I was going to talk about friendship because at this point, you guys, other than Jamila, BB, Nice Queen, Diva, and, you know, some people that I think are kind of wholesome on here, you know, I don't think anyone on here that I want to be friends with. I'll just, whoo, shit. And I know it's some real friendships on here, Andrea. I ain't saying it's not.
Oh no, I agree with what you're saying. Look,
girl, they make you kind of reluctant.
I feel like it's trial and error, and do I think the people who I consider my friends on here that I talk to, yes, I've been almost 3 years now, and I wouldn't change them for the world. So I'm glad I met these people. And so, but have I met some bad ones? Hell yeah. But I wouldn't change that either. I feel like it's evolving as a person. I mean, evolving as a human being. I met people online. It didn't work out. Oh well, that's not gonna deter me from meeting new people and meeting people in different states. So I'm glad I learned these lessons. I'm glad I was learned to know who was for real, who wasn't for real. I appreciate the lessons that I learned.
So this is lessons for us, though. If you be honest,
what you say?
You know, these are lessons for us that we know who we really don't want to deal with versus who we would meet on here. You know, it's definitely been a learning curve for all of us. Some of this shit that happened, you know. But you know,
when you like come up, some of my friends I do talk to are content creator. When you talk about all the shit that ever happened that you seen, and you was like, damn, that shit happened. We laugh about it now. We laugh about it, and it's like, thank God we dodged that bullet. Thank God we know who that person is. I'd rather know than not know. And so I don't regret anybody that I ever met in real life or talk to online. I'm glad I know them. If it didn't work out, I'm good with that too.
Yeah, and we learn. We do learn. Thank you so much, Lady Tia. Have a great dinner. I appreciate you for stopping over. Donna Hughes, it was good to see you. Victoria, as always, is always good to see you. Again, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I appreciate y'all for always joining me. But yeah, we learned a lot of lessons here this week. You know, this week we learned girl, get that That's Jamila, but that's not how she looked. Let me tell y'all something about camera slips. Who said it? Somebody said, they said, "Ooh, with a camera slip." They said they gonna take the worst picture you have and catch you looking the worst you could look. You know, thank you so much for thinking.
That's me. I like how I look. I don't have no problems. I know people think I do, but I ain't got no problems with my camera slip. I know what I look like in real life. My confidence is over the top.
Okay. Okay, so that's you, Jamila. That is you.
Girl, yeah, that is me in my bed.
Okay.
And she was
all that.
She was on lemons and she had a camera slip. But sometimes when I go back and look at lives, and I said, "Look at the faces you make it." Diva tell me this. Diva said, "Diva," she said,
"You make faces."
She said, "You sometimes, Diva, you look like you high." She said, "Now you know you ain't high." She said, "But look at you." She said, "Sometimes you look like you high, Diva, and I know you ain't high. Jamila, you know I ain't high. People know I ain't high." She said, "But you look so high today." So I go back and look, and I said, "Damn, I did look a little high. I did look a little high. You know, I don't even really drink no more." And I'm like, "Damn, I did look a little." Sometimes, you guys, I just be tired. I get up early in the morning. And I'm just tired. And I think it's beginning to show on my face sometimes. To me, it was better when I did 3 12-hour shifts versus 5 8-hour shifts. It seems like I'm just more tired now than I was with the 3 12s. So yeah, but no, hi, I'm not. She done said that to me several times. "Eva, did you go look at your videos? Girl, you look so high." I said, "High? I ain't high." She said, "Well, shit, I know you ain't high, but you look high." Because I say to her, "High, you know I ain't high." She said, "Yeah, I know you don't get high." She said, "But you just look like that, Tiva." And I say, this seems like they catch you in the worst moments when your mouth is open or you making faces, and then that's the snapshot they take, and that's what they drag you on all the time.
But I don't know why they think you'll be upset with you being you. You have to have really low self-confidence to, be like that.
No, you know what it is, Jamila?
I really don't
I'm
care.
gonna tell y'all what it is.
With that picture, baby. Make me a
star. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I think it's gonna embarrass you and hurt you. But
you know why?
I'm silly.
Because you got people behind these avatars talking shit and talking about other people's aesthetics, how they live, talking about what jobs they have, and then the camera comes on and you see them and you say, "What? And you was talking all about me?" That's the only way you would be embarrassed or humiliated. That's for people who has come down here and really talked about people. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Who has really talked about people and their aesthetics, and then you look at them and you go, "Well, God,
well, that's all I did. I just had fun with my pictures today. They were fun today.
Oh, they were cute. They were cute. It's who you are.
Yeah.
And I know you look good.
In your own skin. As long as you're comfortable in your own skin, you love yourself. Nobody can't tear you down. Listen, some days I be looking bad. Some days
just Andrea, listen, I do pageants, honey. Listen, I do pageants. Do you? Okay. And I don't wear no makeup. So do you understand how I know how I feel? Okay. But I like to build women up too. I don't like to break them down. But you play too much, I can play too. I'm petty.
Right, that's true.
Thank you, Mz.Teavalocity, for having me today.
Thank you for joining.
Before you leave, I was going to ask, did you see the little girl and the mother who got arrested for showing her how to wax?
For what?
For what?
For showing her how to wax.
You normally send me shit. You didn't send that to me?
I didn't. Okay, I seen it on the internet, but it's on people. You go to People Magazine. It's a whole story about a Black woman. She's showing her 5-year-old daughter how to wax some vaginas, and she got arrested for child endangerment.
And she should have. There's a limit. She should have.
So I was just wondering your opinion. It happened yesterday, so I was just wondering your opinion. But I did. I
didn't. You know what? Though, Andre, now that you say that, I did hear someone talk about that, but I didn't hear the whole thing. But I heard them saying something about it, but I didn't listen to it.
The little girl was 5 years old. The mother was running the business out of her house. She felt like she was showing her daughter how to have a skill, and she made $700 that day, and she got
Little
arrested.
girl did?
The mama and the little girl made $700 that day, and then she showed still pictures of a vagina and the little girl, and so they people on the internet had 80 complaints in Memphis, and they called the cops, and she got arrested for child endangerment and neglect, and she got and running a business out of her house.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't hear that, but thanks for bringing it to my attention. You know, y'all, we got a lot of sick people. And then, you know, there I go, always trying to find some. Yeah, that I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it, but maybe she thought she was teaching the kid something. I don't know.
For me, I just said if she would have never put it out on the internet, nobody would never know.
That's some strange shit to teach a 5-year-old kid, you said?
To a 5-year-old little girl.
Yeah, that's some strange stuff. You could have taught her a couple more things, but that I don't know.
Out on the internet, like that'd be the problem with half the people.
Yes.
They want to videotape everything and put it on the internet, and then wonder why the cops at your door.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like when you have children, you have to take care of them children.
Yes.
That was kind of therapeutic. Thanks, LeVon. Oh, I thought they was talking about that was therapeutic. I was about to say I gotta go, but I gotta go anyway. I jumped on here right after I came from work, and I need to get me some dinner. I'm glad that we had the opportunity, ladies. It's always a pleasure to have y'all on my panel. You know,
you're welcome.
And go ahead, Jamila. Wait. Let's do it the right way. Go ahead, Jamila. What you want to wrap it up with?
Oh, child, you know I don't have much to wrap it up with. Just don't buy Temu wigs. All right, have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Andrea, go ahead.
I don't have that in seconds.
Go ahead.
Thanks, Mz.Teavalocity. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
See you later, baby. Y'all have a good night. Thank you, Ronnie Q. Let's see, JD. What's up? What you say? I was listening to the Tessa Risa series video all day, and I finally got through all of them. That right there is a mess, too. What's the name of it? Where is it at, JD? Tessa Risa? Tessa Risa? What's that about, JD? Is it something good for us to watch? So Bomb, thank you for dropping down, baby. It's okay. It's okay if we. Who has a T-Mobile wig? There go Lamont. Thank you, Ronnie Q. Appreciate you being a member and dropping down. T Lounge, where you been? Urban Extraction guy. Who is that? Got arrested? Who the hell is that? Wait, Urban Extractions got arrested? I don't even know who y'all talking about. Who is that? I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to get out here. I'm not. Link, please. Okay, is that T Lounge? Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link, but hold on. Let me make sure that's T Lounge. Hold on, she want to tell me. Hey, Candy Cane, baby, I'm about to head out. Thanks for joining me, though, darling. You can red ball. Hey, you guys, please make sure that you watch the commercials, because again, that's how you get paid. I don't come here beg for cash after super chats or nothing like that. Come on up here, Lady T. That's you. And but so try to watch the commercials, and I don't really want to run those commercials in between. Hold on, because I want to hear what these ladies have to say. JD, that's you?
Yes, me.
Hold on, baby. Lady T, that's you?
Yes, I'm back here.
Okay, baby, you up there now. Go ahead now. You tell me, JD, what was you watching?
So the lady name is Tessa Risa, and she went viral on TikTok because she did a series of videos exposing her ex-husband. She was married to a narcissist and a liar. And she did a long series of videos. Like I think it was part 1 through like 50 something. And basically chronicled how they met and how she married him and how he lied about one thing after the next, after the next, after the next. And it went viral. So now everybody is talking about it, but it's called Who the F Did I Marry? That's what she
Oh,
calls
I
it. Who
seen
the
that
F Did I
title.
Marry?
I seen
Yeah,
that
I
title
saw that.
over there.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
so you,
when you see that, that's who they talking about, that lady.
okay,
The
okay.
whole series is called Who the F Did I Marry
I
Part
saw
1,
that
and it
too.
go all the way through like Part 50. And it's really mind blowing how people will be so in love with the thought of being in love that they will ignore every single red flag that comes their way. Cause she had a red flag from the jump, but she still kept going with him.
I'm glad you say that because I meant to ask these ladies, but I gotta go. Some women believe a half a man is better than no man at all, and we'll take that to the next one. Go ahead, Lady Tia. Lady, I
Yeah,
mean, Tia.
that's not who I was talking about. I was trying to catch just Andrea Child. I just got in the house. I had one boot off, trying to take off my shirt and everything, trying to type in the chat because I needed to know because I go to sleep to Urban Extractions every night. I didn't know for a couple of months that it was coochie because the way that she would angle the camera, I thought she was just extracting chin hairs and stuff like that. Don't get into why I watch people getting.
Oh, so that's the lady's name, Urban Extraction.
I don't know if it's the same lady, but I remember I think she lives in Memphis. And the girl, and you know, sometimes she has her daughter there, not I don't know if it's the same lady, not while she's doing the extractions, but while she's editing the video.
Oh no, they said she was teaching her. That's a whole
And,
different ball game, baby. They said
and
she was
then
teaching. JD,
and then
did
for
you hop down by mistake? Go ahead. Well, I
you
gotta
mean
watch that because I heard that. I
and
saw
so I
that
was
on
saying
the
that's
title.
that lady. I remember saying to myself, well, you know what? She was being very educational about it. She was, you know, she wanted to normalize it for her daughter. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, normalize. I guess she didn't want her daughter to feel like her private parts were dirty or whatever,
No,
right?
baby, not no
So then,
5-year-old. They ain't even got coochie hair, darling. Go ahead. Let me
right.
go.
So then what I think she might have got in trouble for, or what I felt like, I said, oh, that's a little strange. You know what I'm saying? But I don't got kids, so I'll be trying to mind my business a bit, you know. But she would do it, she would have to extract herself, and her daughter was filming because she's single mom. I'm telling you, I felt that in my bones. If that's that same lady, that is crazy. Oh no. Did I say this? If I said this, my mother corrects me with that all the time. Miss, hello, hey, YouTube world, where's Mz.Teavalocity? Am I still here? Oh no. Okay, I'm reading your guys in the chat. So she was actually waxing the woman in Memphis. Oh, I don't know about this, but it was weird. I knew something. I felt it in my bones that something wasn't.
Miss T.
Yes. Well, it's Lady T. Thanks,
Okay,
Armin Brown.
No,
It's not,
no,
okay.
honey,
So,
I hear you, but I don't want to take my banner down because I'm asking just Andre, is that her? And is
yeah,
someone
it's
going
me.
around?
It's me.
Oh, okay, shit, girl. I done had that banner up and I was on mute. I was so confused.
Okay,
Go
it's
ahead,
me.
y'all.
Lady T, she was teaching the daughter, and she put the videos out, and she just got arrested yesterday for child endangerment, and she was
Oh,
running the business out of her house in Memphis.
Alma Brown saying no, that's not the Lady Tia. Alma Brown saying no, Urban Extractions is not the same lady that was arrested. Okay.
Yes.
okay. Well, hopefully she'll take note because you know I don't want her to get in trouble, nothing either. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful What did you say, Andre? I'm sorry.
She was teaching. She was teaching the daughter how to have a skill, but it still. She showed pictures, and they had 80. Memphis police said they had 80 complaints on her.
Damn. Yeah, everything again, if you put it down here,
On the
everything
internet.
is not for public consumption. She
Yes.
jeopardized herself and now she locked up, right?
Yep. And she was running the business out of her house.
Oh, without license, probably
Without
too.
license too. So she's running the business out of her house. She made $700 that day, but she was running the business out of her house. She had her 5-year-old daughter.
Well,
So
now
why
she got
got arrested.
charges, and
Yeah.
now she'll need more than $700. She'll need lots of them for
Yes.
child neglect.
Child
Damn.
Yes.
Andrew,
So,
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
That's cool.
My apologies. I didn't mean to use it the name. Lord's name.
yeah.
But
If you
I'm
go to the Instagram, it will show it. It showed it on Instagram. That's how I seen it today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye, you guys. Bye bye.
Thank you, baby. There were pictures on
Good night,
Twitter
Miss
X
Eva.
of
Have a
the.
good day.
Damn,
All right.
look what Ronnie Q said. Thank you so much, baby. Good to see you. I hope all is going well with you.
Rest in the
Tea
water.
Lounge.
Legs. Yeah, jeez. All right.
Dang.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good night.
Thank you, baby. That
All
was
right.
deep. You all, thank you. If you go to TMZ, you will see a screenshot of the little girl. I can't.
Yeah, no,
Urban Extraction is licensed with multiple salons. Jada is a legit owner. Okay, we're not saying it was her. Alma Brown. She was saying, lady, the T Lounge was saying she hope it wasn't her. Thank you, T Lounge, for coming out.
All right. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll talk to you
Appreciate
later.
you, baby. Yep,
All
she
right.
wasn't saying it was her. She wasn't saying it was her, baby. She was saying she hope it wasn't her. Wow, this woman was licensed too. I'm sure she will lose them now. Yeah. You guys, again, thanks for the members. Shout out to my members. Again, okay, I think next week we'll do it, or the week after. I think I promised my granddaughter I was gonna do a one-on-one with her, my little granddaughter. Oh, they putting everything in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at it. Well, I don't want to see that woman doing that. That's inappropriate. I don't want to see her doing that. No, a random name out here as the woman, in my opinion. No. She was just, no, Lady T was saying, I hope it's not Urban Extractor. She didn't say it was. She was just saying, I hope it wasn't her. And Almond Brown and someone else cleared it up and say, no, it wasn't her. So we wasn't putting someone's name out here. Yeah, that she's legit. Thank you. That was crazy that the other lady did that. Yeah, Almond Brown, I hear you, baby. I appreciate you clearing that up. That's some crazy shit. What people won't do, you just don't know. I wouldn't have done it to my children and my grandchildren, but we don't know what's going on with these people in this world. Maybe the mother really didn't think that was any harm. Shit. But anywho. All right, Ronnie Q and everyone, thank you for joining me. Thank you, Levon. I appreciate y'all. Oh, shucks. I'm sorry, baby. I would be remiss if I didn't tell you thank you for that Cash App. I appreciate you so much. Someone sent me a large Cash App. I've never seen this person. I don't know if they under another name. But I appreciate you so much, sweetheart. I apologize if I didn't say thank you in public, but I appreciate you very much, and thanks for your support in all ways. With that being said, let's get ready to wrap it up. You guys, I will see y'all. Be safe out there in these streets. Again, if you don't want us making commentary about it, biased or unbiased, don't bring it down here on a public platform. Everything is not for social media consumption. And with that being said, I'll see y'all on the flip side.